Okay, guten Morgen, Deutsch 1. We are going to be talking about der Akkusativ, which is the direct object in a sentence. Alright, and a couple things we need to think about when we're thinking about this. Right now we've really been focusing on subjects in a sentence, but right now we're going to switch and we're going to talk about direct objects. Now we've been using them, okay, but we haven't really quite understood what they are yet. So right now, let's talk about, we have cases. Right now we have a nominative, which is the subject case. And we know our articles. We have der, die, und das, masculine, feminine, and neutral. Or we use ein in place of der, or eine in place of die, or ein in place of das. Okay? And then we also have die, which is plural, okay, which is used for either of them, because you can't say a books, you could say I read books, or the books. Alright? And then you have the Akkusativ, which is the direct object. Okay, and you have here den, die, das for masculine, feminine, and neutral, and we have die for plural. And then we have einen, if you don't want to use den, we have eine in place of die, and we have ein in place of das. Okay, and then plural is die. Now we've seen einen before, but we haven't quite maybe understood it. So let's talk about what the direct object is in a sentence. Okay, so if we look at a sentence like this and we say, der Schüler möchte eine Tasse Kaffee, the Schüler is the subject. Okay, that's the person doing the action or doing whatever the request or whatever the verb is having them do. Here it's möchte, so the student would like something. And what is it that the student would like? The student would like a cup of coffee, and that cup of coffee is the direct object. That is what is being affected by the subject. Alright, so the student would like a cup of coffee. Alright, another example, we have ich möchte einen Eisbecher. Whereas ich is the subject because I am doing the action here. And what is it that I would like? I would like a bowl of ice cream. Now, bowl of ice cream is masculine, and here it's because it's the direct object, I'm going to use einen Eisbecher. Alright, so let's explain the rules on how to use this. Okay, so to use the direct object, or the accusative case, two rules here. The first rule would be, one, to find the direct object in the sentence, so we have to label what it is. And two, then we need to put in the correct article. And the correct article here would be den or einen, die or eine, or das or ein, or die if it's plural. So let's go ahead and do that together here on a sentence. Now, we don't know what this is here. This necessarily all means here. So, ich kaufe something Pulli. So, a Pulli is a sweatshirt. Okay, we're going to be talking about going shopping soon. So, introduce that here. Pulli is a sweatshirt. Kaufe means to buy. So, I am buying a sweatshirt. So, let's label what the direct object is. The direct object, what is it that the subject is being affected by the subject? Well, the sweatshirt is because I'm buying it. So, here. That is my direct object right here. I'm going to call it my, I'm going to call it my DO, my direct object. Now, then I need to put in the correct article. Now, Pulli is masculine, a masculine noun. So I need to think about then, well, what is it I'm going to use if I have a masculine noun? I need to use den or einen. Okay, so I'm going to buy the sweatshirt, or I'm going to buy a sweatshirt. I think I'm going to say I want to buy a sweatshirt because the is a little bit too specific. I want to buy a sweatshirt. So I'm going to put in here, because it's masculine, einen. Alright? So let's do this one. Here, again, need to label my direct object. Here in this case it's Milch. And Milch is my direct object. And Milch happens to be feminine. I'm saying ich trinke, I'm drinking.